Culers, estic preparat.
Okay guys, thank you for joining and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Barca 360. So in this particular video, as we do always, looking at stories that are making headlines around the football club. This video, you look at two different stories. The first one, reporters stating that Barcelona is ready to sell midfield general in order to sign Valencia starlets. Barcelona is ready to sell Frenkie de Jong in order to sign Valencia midfielder Carlos Soler. We delve so much into that story as we move along in this particular video. And then to complete the video, this is a funny report. I don't know if I should say it's a funny one, but a reporter stating that Xavi says that Ansu Fati is Barcelona's future number 9. You look at that story also into much details. If you are new on the channel, you are welcome. If you like this video, you may consider hitting on the subscribe button and of course turning on the post notification bell icon so that you get notified whenever there's a new upload on the channel. So enough of the talking, let's get straight into the video. Barcelona are close to reaching an agreement with Valencia's midfielder Carlos Soler, with a deal worth around 20 million euros, claims a report from Spanish news outlet Diario AS. Carlos Soler, whose current deal expires in 2023, already has a deal in place with Barcelona, but the aforementioned outlet claims that the operation will only go forward if Barcelona management manages to sell Frenkie de Jong in the summer. Barcelona's sudden change in plans come on the back of Xavi's personal preference. The 42-year-old, who publicly denied de Jong's departure, seems to have changed his mind mainly due to the probability of the entire operation. Barcelona hope to churn in as much as 70 million euros from de Jong's sale. The price may look a bit over the top, but the fact still remains that the former Ajax midfielder has indeed attracted interest from some of the top European teams. The teams include Manchester United and even Bayern Munich. It is said that Xavi believes that the midfielder, despite his obvious traits, lacks the quality of leading the team from the front. And for this particular reason, and of course the profitability, the manager has given the green light for the deal. And as of today, sporting director Mr. Matteo Alemany is working closely with the manager to acquire Carlos Soler's services in the summer. From an operational standpoint, Matteo Alemany greatly appreciates a player who can arrive for a fee of less than 50 million euros. And since the midfielder still hasn't renewed his deal with Valencia, Barcelona are growing increasingly hopeful of wrapping the deal sooner rather than later. To put everything into perspective, however, the team is obliged to sell de Jong in order to generate funds. If this can be carried out, Xavi would have absolutely the same number of midfielders. Of those, the likes of Sergio Busquets and Pedri would continue to be untouchable, whilst Gavi, Soler, Franck, Kessie and Nico Gonzalez would rotate to share the game time. AS claims that Carlos Soler's deal is much more advanced than many would think at this point, and that the player himself has agreed to the conditions that Barcelona has put forward for him. The only thing he is waiting to see is what happens with Frenkie de Jong in the summer. Moving on to the last story, Xavi Hernandez says that Ansu Fati is Barcelona's future number 9. Xavi has reviewed his long-term plans for Ansu Fati following the La Masia stars' returns to first-team action on Sunday night against Real Mallorca. Fati, who has endured an injury-racked 16 months with persistent knee and hamstring problems for the Spaniard international return. However, following a carefully monitored recovery program after Xavi's arrival, Ansu Fati made his first La Liga appearance since November with a late cameo in their 2-1 win over Mallorca on Sunday night. I'm very happy with him. He has made an effort to be ready for the final stretch of the season as per report from Marca. He makes a difference. He is special, but we must take good care of him. Fati's return to full fitness could have a key impact on Barcelona's summer transfer business, with a 19-year-old offering a potential option as a world-class goal scorer. If Ansu Fati can realize his potential, Xavi has an ideal candidate to spearhead his front line for a decade in Catalonia, and is confident that the teenager can recapture his old form. have tested him out as a number 9 because I think he has to play in the penalty area. It's a special player who scores goals. They hit him accidentally and go in. I see him more as a number 9 than a winger. He doesn't have the pace or physical ability back yet, but he is happy. Barcelona goes to top 4 rivals Real Betis next weekend as they aim to wrap up a Champions League spot before ending the campaign with matches against Celta Vigo, Getafe and Villarreal. So guys, this brings us to the end of this particular video. We saw 2 different stories. The first one, Football Club Barcelona is ready, according to reports, to sell midfield general in order to sign Valencia starlet. Football Club Barcelona reporters stating that it's ready to sell Frenkie de Jong in order to get the services of Carlos Soler from Valencia. Reports came in on Monday morning and then they were saying that Barcelona has had an agreement with Valencia for the transfer of Carlos Soler in the region of 20 million euros. However, Valencia in a swift message came to refute those stories, saying that they have not gotten into any agreement with Football Club Barcelona. However, reports that were coming in were stating that Barcelona has actually had a chance to meet the agent of Carlos Soler and then has had an agreement, a pre-contract agreement with the Valencia midfielder, and then because of that he would be coming to Barcelona. But then everything depends on Frenkie de Jong, if he would stay at the football club or he would leave Barcelona for another club. Reports state that Manchester United, Paris Saint-Germain and even Bayern Munich are interested in the services of the Netherlands international. And then Carlos Soler is just waiting to see how things would unfold in the summer transfer window. If indeed Barcelona would offload Frenkie de Jong, then hula, he would be on his way to their camp, despite reports from Valencia saying otherwise. We saw that story into details, and then finally we saw that Barcelona's head coach Xavi Hernandez has plans of making Ansu Fati the club's future number 9. Ansu Fati is returning back from a lengthy injury, and then the reintegration process is minimal at this very point, and Xavi wouldn't want to force him to play on the wings, to have much of the ball, to see him dribbling much. He can't do that, but then Xavi wants him to be in the box all the time so that he would not be putting so much on himself as he's gradually returning back to full fitness and then full match action. So Xavi has in plans that he would play him as a number 9, and then that would be great news for the club, for Ansu Fati himself, and then for the growth of the football club. He would be giving us so much goals as we hope and trust him to give us. So guys, let's see your thoughts, your comments and your opinions in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining. Kindly do stay safe. Until next time, it's a bye-bye.